continuation of a course BED114. All right, and the course actually has been, I think it's about two courses now, two classes we have on the course. And I think we did some business, introduction to business, and communication in business. And today we'll be talking about structures of business, and from there we'll take it up some other topics on the course today. All right. With this being said, let's up straight into it. Thank you. Okay, so we have bed 114, and we're taking structures structures of business structures of business bed 114, and we're taking structures of business. Okay, so we have, just a moment, fix my material here. Okay, I think we are good to go. So, structures of business. Now we're going to be talking about the structure, what makes up a business. All right. Now a business structure, all right, describes the legal, all right, structure of a company that influences the day-to-day operation of a business. Legal structure of an organization, of an organization slash company. All right, the legal structure of an organization or a company that influences, all right, influences the day-to-day operation. Influences the day-to-day, all right, activities, that influences the day-to-day activities or day-to-day operation of a business slash operation of a business. All right, now I want to see how we can cover a lot of ground this afternoon, so we can actually call it a wrap on the course, and we can focus on some other things. All right, some other department now has proceed to the second phase of studying, which is more of the discussion on Telegram. All right, but I think this department, about two courses remaining, this course and MT106. So I would appreciate if we can go far on a very quick note. Now we have sole proprietorship. All right, types of business structures now. So we have the types. We have one, we have the sole. All right, we have the sole proprietorship. All right, we have two, we have partnership. All right, for those of us in the classroom, you have nothing to worry about. You getting the notes. All right, so we're just going to be talking about points very briefly into this class. And we have cooperation. As a cooperation. Okay, those are the types of business structures. Now we have sole proprietorship, as we all know. All right, is a one-man business. All right, is an individual or married couple in business alone. So proprietorship is the most common business structure. All right, the most common business structure. We have the partnership, which is the legal, all right, business with two or more owners. All right, one man business. All right, legal. All right, we have legal business with two or more owners. All right, with two or more owners. Okay, we have cooperation. Now for partnership, we have types. All right, we have the general partnership, we have the limited partnership, and we have the master limited partnership. All right, for the general partnership now, the general partnership is a partnership in which the owners share business and financial obligation of the business. All right, the owners share the business as the general partner. Let me erase this. The general partner. So let me use another sheet of marker for that. Just a moment. So we have general partner, we have the limited and the master. All right, the owners share, all right, all financial, okay, share business and financial obligation. Okay, share all. Now let's just share business and financial obligation. All right, so the limited partner, all right, this is a type of partnership which is opposite to the general partnership. Here partners are limited to the money contributed only. All right, partners are limited to the money contributed only. All right, and we have the master limited partnership. All right, this is type of partnership whereby organization owned and contribute mostly by the states, all right, to come together to exchange national security. All right. All right, states controls organization here, right? It's mostly controlled by the state, all right, in order to exchange national security, exchange of national securities. Securities or national security. So we have that as that. Now we have what we call partnership deed. Now partnership deed is a written what legal document that contains a written legal document, and in this written legal document it contains an agreement made by two individuals, all right, an agreement made by two individuals who have the intention of doing business together. Two individuals who have intention of doing business together with what each other and share both the profit and the loss. A legal documents, all right, we have agreements, all right, between two or more people, all right, with the intention to what do business, all right, and share the loss and gain, all right, share the loss and gain. Okay, now we have that as that. Now let's now proceed. I think on that is what we have on business structure. So now, in the previous class it was the topic business communication has been discussed, all right, but it has been treated, but it was not, all right, comprehensive. Comprehensive says that not everything on it was treated. So I'm just going to treat the remaining part of it very quickly before we move into another topic. So I'm going to be starting from the barriers of communication. All right. So we have barriers of effective communication. So we have one, we have selective perception. All right, we have the choice of language. we have information overload, all right, we have emotion, and basically when we say language, this is the choice of word, all right, because different, all right, word mean different things to different people, all right. So for effective communication, you have to be particular about your choice of word. And we also have selective perception. This is a situation where people selectively interpret what they see or hear. Selective perception. A situation where people, all right, deliberately what? Selectively interpret what they see or hear. Excuse me. Interpret what they see or, all right, what they see or hear on the basis of their own interest, experience, and attitude. And okay, on the basis of their own interest and experience. Okay, so we have that as that. Information overload is the condition whereby too much flow of information exceeds individuals' what processing capacity. So we have that as that. Now let's go to business correspondence. When we say business correspondence, what are we talking about? Alright, now business correspondence is the communication of exchange of information in a written format. The communication, alright, the communication of exchange of information of info, the communication of exchange of information in a written format, alright, for the process of business activities. Not just in any format, but in what? In a written format for business activities. Alright, that is what a correspondence is. Now, business correspondence can take place between organizations, within organization, or between customers and the organization. Alright, it can take place between organs or within organs, all right, between or within organization, or between customers of the organization and customers, all right, customers of the organization. All right, so the importance of business correspondence is that it aids in maintaining proper relationship. All right, it helps in maintaining proper relationship. Also, it helps to what? Creates and maintain goodwill. All right, goodwill. Listen to customers' complaints and suggestions. All right, so we have that as that. Now let's talk about reports. Now when we say report writing, what are we talking about? According to the Oxford English Dictionary, it defines, all right, a report as a statement of result of an investigation or any matter on which defined information is what required. The statement, all right, of results. There has to be an event, all right, the account of an event, report writing. Statement of a result of an investigation, report writing. All right, reports are often referred to as internal written communication. All right, internal, all right, internal written communication. Okay, now a report is specialized professional. A report is a specialized professional or academic writing structured and presented to aid decision-making process of authorizing body. All right, it's a structure, all right, and written in order to enhance decision-making process All right, just like what I said earlier on, there before you can be any report, all right, there has to be an event. All right, so it is the account of the event that you witnessed, or the account of the event that was, all right, that the second party reported to you. All right, but basically is based on the first-hand information that what you witnessed. So you are giving a report on the event you have witnessed. All right, so we have that as that. So it's also referred to as what? A body of specialized professional or academic writing, structured and presented to aid decision-making process, all right, by of the authorizing body. Now, reports is classified into occasional reports. We have the disciplinary reports. And we have the situation, okay, classified into three. So you also have some kind of regular or routine reports, which is the sales reports, periodic reports, progress reports, production reports. All right. We also have some commission special reports, which is the consumer research reports, policy formulation, feasible study, investigation, and the likes. All right. Now let's talk about writing a report. Right. When you are writing a report, it's in stages. Okay. And the very first stage is what? The material gathering. Stages involved in report writing. We have first the material gathering. You have to first gather your materials, gather the resource, all right, required, all right, sort and analyze interpreted data and information, all right. Then you interpret the gathered data, and three, you prepare the draft and final copy. Draft and final copy. You prepare the draft and final copy of your report. All right. So we have that as that. Now let's talk about memorandum. Okay. Memorandum. Now when you say memorandum, okay, memorandum, yeah, we are talking about you. Okay, so we are talking about an important form of business correspondence, all right, used to record and send message within an organization. All right, it's a business correspondence used a business correspondence, all right, used to record and send message to what? Record and send message within an organization. Within, used to record and send message within an organization. Okay, that is what a memo, a memorandum is. I beg your pardon. Now they are used what? For communication, for the communicating of policies, decision, and directives. Now they are also used to what? Send queries for which feedback is expected. All right, they are used to send queries which feedback is also expected. Now reports can be in memo form as well, and it's usually meant for conveying any vital information or instrument. Now a memo is an informal document. A memo is an informal document, all right, which can be used, all right, for special types of correspondence. Now a memo is an official, though simplified, method of what? Correspondence. right? In other way, used to disseminate or exchange information between two or more groups of people within an organization. All right, so we have perhaps my interest you to know that a report is a specialized. Okay, we've done this. I think that's all on that. So we move straight to business documents. All right, what we say business documents, what should come in mind? Now, a business document or company, all right, uses this document to what? Communicate, transact business, and analyze its productivity. All right. Documents used by companies to communicate. All right, used by companies to communicate, all right, transact business and analyze, communicate, transact and analyze what? Analyze productivity. That is business document. All right, so we have that as that. So we have the next thing, which is okay, business documents. All right, they are documents. All right, it could be paper, it could be electronic. All right, these documents could be paper as well as could be electronic. All right, and they are actually presented, all right, in relation to external parties, all right, in form of letters, order sheets, credit notes, and bills. Okay, so we have that as that. Now, there's some content that is expected to be in the business documents. All right, we have the date of the issue, date of transaction, nature of transaction, all right, nature of amount of transactions, all right, terms and conditions for transactions, and the serial number. These are the things that makes up a what? Business document. So we have that as that. Now, for the purpose or for the importance of business documents, we have it provides a written document of transaction. All right, it helps to maintain book of accounts. All right, it also helps the government to publish statistics regarding what? Business activities, just 4 of them, and it also helps to access the rate of tax revenue. All right, these are the things that we put into consideration, or things that put into consideration that brought into into existence business documents. All right, so we have types of business documents. All right, we have the letter of inquiry. All right, letter of inquiry. Now, this is the letter or a document sent by a person who, all right, sent by a person who wishes to be informed of what goods and services are. Now, somebody who is sending a letter of inquiry now wants to know what is this goods and services all about. Is making an inquiry, all right? The document, okay, it is usually sent by a buyer to a seller to find out about a goods. All right, about the price, availability, and terms of payment. Terms of payment. We also have what we call quotation. Quotation is sent by the seller to the buyer, right, in reply of letter of inquiry. All right, so what you send back as a reply to letter of inquiry is what we call quotation. All right, quotation. Response to letter of inquiry. All right, it is a list of all goods on stock along with their price. And we have what we call catalog. Catalog is a booklet with a brief description and picture of sales. All right, a brief description and picture of article for sales, and what we call catalog. All right, now order here is if there's an interest to purchase an item in the catalog, then an order letter is sent requesting goods to be supplied. Now see the proceedings. We have letter of inquiry, quotation. Also we have catalog. All right, so that's how they follow each other. And let's proceed. So we have invoice, followed by that we have invoice. Okay, an invoice, all right, is a bill sent. All right, invoice is a bill sent with good delivered. Invoice. All right, it's issued to goods sold on credit. Usually it's giving goods sold on credit. All right. Now we have advice notes. Advice note is sent by seller to buyer to inform the buyer that these goods are dispatched. All right. Probably if you order a good from a long distance, you get it probably through mail or something. Now this particular good you have ordered has left our company. All right. It's on the way to you. Okay, we have the delivery note, which is usually sent by the seller to the buyer along with the goods to confirm the delivered order according to its name, delivery notes. All right, we have consignment, which is very close to delivery note. The consignment note close to delivery note, similar. Now it's sent by the seller to the buyer when the goods are delivered through lights, all right, through lighted vehicles, all right, through the lighted vehicles. All right, we have a credit note is issued to a customer when there has been an overcharge. All right, when there's an overcharge, that's a credit note. Issued to a customer when there is an overcharge on the invoice. All right, on the invoice due to what? Faulty arithmetic. All right, when goods are being returned because of damage or refund request, or when goods are returned returned for damages. All right, goods are returned for damages. Okay, we have a credit note is printed in red. Please take note of that. Is printed in red. Okay, so we have that as that. Now let's talk about very quickly. Let's talk about what we call telegraphic service. Telegraphic all right, now telegraphic service is a method of fast transmission of written message. Fast transmission of written message. All right, fast transmission of written message. It is one of the means of sending messages quickly over relatively long distance. All right, sending message quickly, over long, relatively or over what? Relatively long distance, not long relatively. Over relatively long distance. All right, telegraphic service. All right, so therefore it is reliable, all right, and extensively used. So, and we have types of telegraphic service. We have the ordinary telegraph. Ordinary, that's the types. We have the ordinary telegram. All right, we have the local telegram. And the ordinary telegram is, all right, the post office will accept telegrams and make delivery of them during office hour. And we have the local telegram. All right, this is sent and received in the same city. All right, express telegram, this is the rate. All right, the rate for telegram is double the rate of ordinary telegram. All right, because it's express. Written telegram is what? Is the nature of written messages or congratulatory messages. All right, so we have ordinary. Okay, we also have local. We also have, you say ordinary is what? Received, the post office received the telegram during the normal working hours. The local is the one that is received in within the same city, and the express is double the rate of the ordinary. All right, this telegram is delivered at the other end when the message is received. All right, delivered at the other end when the message is received. That is the express telegram. And we have the written telegram, which is one that has to do with congratulatory, all right, messages. Okay, so on this note, we'll call it a wrap for today's class and a wrap on the course BED114. All right, so thank you very much. I'm hopeful that next week we can move to the next level, which where we begin to discuss and we do more of the one-on-one and personal tutelage on Telegram. Do well to bring your notes up to date and submit them to respective classes. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you in subsequent tutorials. Bye bye.